Thanks for staying with us on Point. AbaThembu King Buyelekhaya Dalindyebo was released last night. Let's get more on this story. We crossed our reporter Lwandile Mbulali. Lwandile, very good afternoon to you. Take us through where you are and the reaction there to the King's release.
Well, good afternoon to you and good afternoon to everyone watching at home. We are at Bumbane Royal Palace in the Eastern Cape, just outside Mthatha. This is the homestead of the King Buyelekhaya Dalindyebo. And yeah, I can tell you that the family is very excited that they will be spending their Christmas with King Buyelekhaya. As they said before, that they would like him to come out. For many years, they've been echoing that. But now we will be speaking to some of the family members, the chiefs here at Bumbane Royal Palace, and later on we'll be speaking to residents as well. Prince, surely the family is happy and that the king is back.
Once again, to God be the glory for particularly this release from Kwanongong. We welcome the release as the family. We are so jovial for him coming out. It's the best thing that has happened to us in 4 years. Yes.
Tell us briefly about the conditions of his release, of his parole.
Of course, as you have heard from the media from time to time, that it was a presidential remission, rather. Therefore, the remission, of course, it carries some conditions that His Royal Majesty might have to follow. Remember, as the family also, we've been supporting pardon instead of a parole or remission. But we're still on the right path. We are grateful to the President, we are grateful to the government, particularly the Department of Justice. What they have promised that they need to release Wilbans so that any other processes are followed while he's outside. That makes us proud of what the government has done, and we are happy as the family.
I would also like to talk about maybe the residents, his subjects, if I may put it that way. Chief Mgudlwa, they are not here. Maybe would you like to tell us maybe if they were told of his release or when the king will be meeting his people?
All right. At the moment, Lwandile, the community have not been told. As a result, today we are here as the committee and the acting king. One of our on the agenda that we are going to call AbaThembu as a whole, of which everybody, they are going to hear the date that everybody must come to Bumbane Great Place to meet the Majesty, His Majesty.
Okay, in terms of him getting back into the throne, when are we hearing about? I mean, when is that announcement going to be made? Because we know that there was an acting king, and you did mention in the past that when he is released, the acting king will depart the throne.
It's the way as you are saying. He is going to hand over the throne to his father, the Ret.
Do we know when that will be? How?
We are going to inform you as times go.
Okay, I just want to talk to Chief Joy as well. There is the issue of the victims. People have been wondering about that as well. Maybe have you had, maybe in the past week or so, had any talks with them? Because some maybe do not know about his release.
Greetings, Lwandile. Yes, they might not be informed as they are part of the community. But consultation has been done. It has been done thoroughly by the acting king with his committee, and everything went well. So we are one on the same page. We are very excited. Victims also are excited, as they had stated that they wish for their king to return and to lead them.
True, but there is one of the victims who mentioned something about compensation. Hence, his house was burnt down. So, in terms of those conversations, have you sat down with them about those?
We did sit down with them, but now, as we all know, His Majesty is back. All of those discussions will proceed with him. We will seek consultation with him on the way forward on those matters.
Okay, that are some of the family members speaking for the family of the great place, the Bumbane Royal Palace here in the Eastern Cape. We will later on today just speak to the community members. Surely they are excited to have their king back. But from us here, me, Lwandile Mbulali and Ngam Kubat, it's back to you in studio.
Thanks for the update from the Eastern Cape. We look forward to hearing from more people across the community about their feelings on the release of King Buyelekhaya Dalindyebo. It's time for a short break, and Duduzi is standing by with